Just immense. Best swimming race in history, hands down. It's had everything. Violence,
I'm pretty sure I have some kind of concussion.
drama,
I have to win this.
Yeah, exactly.
Ben wins this, I'm out, it's done.
blood, vomits, and ingest bird poo.
Impressive in a way. Yeah, what are you saying?
I'm speechless. Sup guys, we are continuing with the world's longest swim series, and I'm just putting away some crazy mileage at the moment down at Cliff Lakes in Birmingham, Tamworth, and I just kind of need to break it up a little bit. So with that said, I've enlisted what is probably going to be the strongest swimming club ever assembled. Gentlemen, please join me. Look at him. If you don't know, and you of course do, this is Matt, this is Ben. Guys, how are we feeling? I know swimming's not necessarily your forte.
Speak for yourself, mate. I'm a very accomplished swimmer.
I've seen you. You're good over. I think you're like a 5 meter specialist.
Yeah, that's his ideal range.
Right.
I'm like a jacuzzi swimmer. I'm really good.
Yeah.
And Ben, how you share?
I actually can't swim.
Fantastic.
Legally, there's like a legal restriction. It's not allowed. It's not allowed in water.
But what I think is going to be good is get you in, see what raw materials I'm working with.
Raw. It's going to be a very good tip.
That's an apt description.
You're like thrown like a baby, I don't know, horse and just
In it,
chuck it in a lake.
In it.
That's going to be very similar, I think, to what's going to happen when Ben enters the water.
I'm a little nervous. So we'll put you in, see what raw materials you're working with. Honestly, as a metric of success, I'll be so happy because I know you were saying you get kind of gassed.
Mate, I'm
quite quickly. It would be nice if at the end of this that both of you kind of go, oh, that was enjoyable. We didn't drown.
I think I swallowed some bird shit.
I'm pretty sure I have some kind of concussion.
I would classify that as a near-death experience, to be honest.
And
Enjoyable. Interesting choice of words.
success will look like if I get them both out.
Just smashing out a front crawl for a prolonged period of time, that would be sick.
I'll be so happy. If it all goes well, we might even start injecting a little bit of pace and maybe do a few races as well.
Okay.
Guys, this is Strongman Swimming, world's longest swim series. Are we staring at the camera the whole time? It's so warm.
Hot, isn't it?
It is.
An hour ago, it was just a normal
I think they said it's 20.
Surely 20 degrees.
No, yeah, it's not bad.
It's not physically possible, surely.
What do you mean it's not physically possible?
Like, it's such a big, the amount of time that it would need to heat up this big body of water to 20 degrees, surely.
I love how Ben's just got an issue with just like
Just everything.
yeah, the thermodynamics and like no. I'm like, well, I don't think it's lying. I'm not having it. That's impossible. No right or wrong way. Swimming's just kind of like buoyancy plus propulsion. So it's kind of like however your body expresses itself.
You've got Ross has got such like a disarming enthusiasm that's going to lead to me drowning. I can see like a direct correlation between
Unbridled athleticism. He's like, what you are, Ben? He's like a wild Mustang, and we're just gonna have to tame that.
You gotta break me. You gotta ride me, Ross. God.
So I think I just need to see what raw materials we're working with.
Do you want to see some raw materials?
Yeah.
I'll show you some raw materials. So, this is a little taster of what you can expect. There's a lot of duck shit, by the way, all over here.
It was good. I'm not sure how it's going to help. But I appreciate the enthusiasm. To that 25 meter mark, I'll time it and then we'll go from there.
That's the benchmark. So you see what we have with zero input from Ross, where we are, our base level swimming, and then we can only go up from there, in theory. Imagine we get worse. Imagine Ben just gets worse.
Well, based on cardio, that's possible. That's technically possible.
This is it. So I'll time the first one to 25, and then we'll see how much
see where
that
we are.
low-hanging fruit.
FYI, I'm already quite tired, by the way. After the backflip and the climbing out, I'm pretty gassed.
I was just asking, he goes, how are we going to track them? I was I'll just walk. He goes, would they go that slow? I'm like, probably. There's no such thing as a bad time here.
Nice,
It's just-
yes,
it's
that's
just-
on video.
Yeah.
That's
So
from the
whenever-
expert.
Yeah. Take your marks. Go. God, what is it? Absolutely. Yeah, done.
That was pretty good, right?
I've never. That was so much power. There was so much power.
Oh, I'm done, I'm gassed.
That was good, right?
Yeah?
But that's what I mean about like you can just like Ben's a very powerful guy. You feel like you can just brute that.
That is
right?
evident. Yeah, I mean that is.
I have no context, but I think what are you saying?
I'm speechless.
That
was good. That is
bio.
You know what's amazing is I just think, and I always knew this with you guys, you've got so much athletic potential. The thing with swimming, when people say, "Oh, I'm not very fit at swimming," it's like, no, it's just hydrodynamics. As soon as you learn that, that's amazing. Once we actually get you moving and like a swimmer with the laws of hydrodynamics, it's going to be immense. I've got high hopes. High hopes. No right or wrong time, no bad technique. Just shows what you're working with. Take your marks.
Come on, Matt.
Go!
Also really good.
That is stinks. Oh my god. Oh no, Matt.
I just swam into the wall, I think. Okay, so.
What just happened?
He just.
I dived in. The goggles immediately came off, so I was blind. And then I had no idea where I was. So I was just hoping I was swimming in a straight line. And then I headbutted the massive edge of the pond.
Nicely done, Matt. Nicely done.
It was quick.
Right,
You're,
so Matt hasn't actually reached 24
I'm still going.
But yeah, Matt's time's still running.
you're the first person I've ever coached who I'm thinking we might need a crash helmet.
How do you stop your goggles coming off when you dive in?
Yeah, really, yeah, much, yeah. Yeah, it was also quite shallow though as well, so you really kind of, yeah. That's the first. I don't think I've ever had anybody headbutt. I was about to jump in to try and do
I was
it.
like, I was hoping I was already past it by that point. So I thought I'd just go a little bit more than I thought I had to.
Yeah.
But I actually didn't even make it to
Yeah. So sighting you've got to work on. Sighting, safety, crash helmets. Long distance ultra swimming, your leg kick can account for like 10% of overall propulsion. It's that small. And this is going to be counterintuitive, certainly with your long jump career. That's what you're based on, which is big, powerful legs. So looking at that, your legs are just going nuts like a turbine. But it's not worth the energy cost.
Right.
Does that make sense? It's not actually doing an awful lot.
Okay.
Also, now with the wetsuit, you're actually, if this is your head here and here are your feet, you're already in quite a good, that buoyancy profile. So you don't have to let these just go like a turbine.
Okay.
That's why you were both absolutely gassed when you got out.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with fitness, nothing to do with
It is
fitness.
probably a lot of
At least a little bit.
Genuinely, nothing to do with fitness.
Yeah, give us some like real basic, what are the main takeaways from that?
Main feedback, don't use your head and headbutt the pontoon.
That is a big one.
You're the first person to
Swelling up.
I think I headbutted it quite
And
hard,
Matt's
to be fair.
concussed.
Yeah, but that was better. And you're not breathing this heavy now.
Yeah.
Massively. That was so much better, so much better.
Oh, awesome,
and then
okay.
now we've got some other low-hanging fruit that we're going to do.
Okay.
And each time you're going to come out less and less gas.
Awesome, alright.
Son of a bitch! Like, why are you always...
I don't know. I literally don't know. Yeah, I'm doing something without goggles.
Okay.
Because like it's not even like they come off; they come halfway off. So like, all I can see is
Let's-
white plastic.
Let's not dive. Let's not dive. Swim. Actually, I want you to swim back this way because I want to see if something's wrong with one of your arms.
Take those. I'm just going to abandon goggles.
Okay. Good. Slowing it down. Better?
Wow, yeah.
You're breathing less heavy.
Funny is it, in our room earlier, I was saying to Matt, is knocking your head on the side going to be an issue? It was like, absolutely not, no way.
You're starting each stroke straight away. So you're pulling, I'm exaggerating slightly, but it's there. You're not actually using a glide phase at all. So it's like, if you imagine, there's your propulsion, pull, and instead of actually gliding and using that propulsion, you put the brake on because you've already started the next stroke. So we have a drill in swimming which is called catch up, which means you do not start pulling until this other hand has caught the other one up. So it looks a little something like, I'll show you how you both swim, and then I'll show you the slight tweak we're gonna make. So you swim like this. Legs, you're starting so quick, yeah? Each one. Notice how little we kick the legs and the catch-up drill.
Yeah, so much more efficient as well, isn't it?
But you actually understand what you're saying.
Yeah, because I think exactly that. Yeah, obviously, the whole point of a stroke is to generate momentum, and if you just do the next stroke before you've had a chance to even utilise that, yeah, obviously it's just completely expending energy for no reason, right?
It's like when
What do you do with your hand, right? When you do a stroke, when your hand goes into the water, what are you then doing with it? Like,
leave it out in front. Leave it out.
So it goes in here.
Yep.
You don't pull.
Not straight away. I want you to use that glide because this is long. We're trying to train for long distance swimming.
So it's literally just that.
Yeah, the catch-up drill. That's.
Okay.
I'm going to get you to exaggerate that slightly, so it's almost like using this as a pillow. The other thing is you both breathe quite high. As soon as you bring your head up, what happens is you basically your hips come down and you put the brakes on.
Yeah.
So. On the surface, so you're like that, like a speedboat. What happens as soon as you look up? Legs are going straight down. Yeah. So by playing catch up as well, you're keeping in a horizontal position. So it's here. Don't start the next stroke until it's caught up. Okay. Pull. Then pull. Then pull. What you're doing.
So not a windmill, it's like one.
And because your hips are up as well, it's glide. Make use of the glide. Glide. What you're doing is glide break.
Just constantly interrupting that.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
With crazy energy cost from legs that aren't actually propelling you that much. So it's kick.
Even like on the, that's why I always, when you see swimmers that they dive in and just hold that thing, and I'm always like, what? Like, why not? But it's that exact thing,
Phelps
right?
is a great example. His underwater offer is insane. Like, just it's amazing because he understands hydrodynamics. He's like, why, as an energy cost, come up and start pinging it when I can travel just as fast underwater? There. That's better. Yes.
I did feel better.
That's better. Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Kicking was better as well.
That's so much better.
I felt a lot better.
Legend. Have a look at this footage about that from your first one. Mate, I'm like a proud father.
That felt so much better.
Mate, that was sick. But again, you started off, and then when the gliding came, when you got it, that was immense.
Yeah, that was
and
amazing.
breathing less heavy.
Yeah, fuck yeah. Oh, okay.
But you've got it. You've got this now. We've got something to build on. This is epic.
Right now, who's your money on?
That's like picking your favourite child. Like breathing so slow. A lot of people sort of go, and then go underwater and go. like that. It's
That's
almost,
definitely what I would do.
yeah, so it's this. So just almost like lean off the side here with me with one hand. It's this.
So when you put your head under, you slowly breathe out rather than just getting it all out in one go.
Not immediately as well. Like I said, it's almost like these like hamster gerbil breaths.
Yeah.
You know, so it's here, and then head down.
What? Sorry.
I think I swallowed some bird shit.
It's this stroke, and you pull out. There, your body's actually already rotating. If I can be honest with you, I mean, I've never coached two people who, in such a short space of time, have managed to headbutt the side of the pool repeatedly and ingest bird poo.
Impressive in a way. It's
I mean,
We're ticking all the boxes so far.
I thought I'd seen it all. I was wrong.
Ben has eaten bird shit, so
This, which ultimately it leaves me quite conflicted, because I think as a coach, I almost feel I have a moral obligation to say, look, we have so much to work on. I don't want to encourage a race because it's bad habits and someone's going to knock themselves out or eat bird poo again. But I know that you have brotherly kind of rivalries kind of in your instincts. Also as well, maybe I'm doing this all wrong. I'm trying to teach you to sort of long distance swim, whereas you're power athlete. So let's lean into that genetic predisposition. I'm just going to rip up the rule book because
love that.
Technical limitations.
yeah, I just don't think the rules really apply to you guys. So I'm just kind of like,
What like core advice for like swimming quickly based on what you've seen thus far?
okay, so it's almost to swim quicker. You have kind of two choices. Do you increase the force of propulsion to how much you're pulling through the water, or do you improve your cadence and arm strokes, your stroke rate?
Yeah. Or both.
Exactly. I mean, initially when you jumped in, there was
No control.
windmilling, and I'm like, oh, maybe we lean into that, because propulsion, that's kind of comes with a little bit of technique.
Yeah.
But what you guys have on your side is just this raw power. You're basically just like a wild Mustang. It's just
When your arm goes in the water, what should you be doing with it after it hits the water?
catch
Yeah.
phase here, pulling back.
Pull back. Okay. So
Yeah.
hand. Okay.
Yeah.
Rip the water back. Okay. Lat
Less,
pull down.
less claw-like. I don't know. This is 50-meter sprint.
Whoa.
Rubble.
Let's go 25. Let's go 25 first. Come on.
You think?
First, well, we can't do. I feel like
If he's saying to go straight into a 50, look how far that is, mate. Do a 25 and then reassess.
Absolutely no idea what's going to happen. Don't know if they're going to come out of the water with no casualties. I'm worried. Quite frankly, I'm a little bit worried. If I was a betting man, Matt's improved a little bit. I think it's going to be close. 25 metres.
I think technique is going to disappear with both of them.
Oh yeah, that's it. Do you know what? That's a really right. Okay, so technique is kind of negligible. I don't think it's who wants it more. Who wants it more? And I think. Do you know what? I'm going to change my opinion. Right, this is it. My final prediction. Ben's got better technique and is less accident prone. I think Matt wants it more. Three, two, one, go! This is so fast! Ben's got it, Ben's got it, Ben's got it!
is that mine?
Yeah! Woohoo!
Yeah.
That was amazing. That was amazing. Interestingly, I think what that actually sets up is an amazing race, just because I think Ben's a better sprinter. I think Matt might have it long distance. So I think now what we're going to set up is a championship. And I think if we extend the distance, I think it's going to be interesting. It's probably going to come down to who wants it more.
Thoughts on that race?
I've never had a swimming lesson or race quite like this. But I was like a proud father watching, because there was a definite improvement in technique, although it kind of went out the window quite a lot. It did. And like I said, I'm conflicted, because I think I wouldn't ordinarily encourage a race, because we're trying to work on a little bit of technique and it's just gone completely out the window. But I can even see it now as well with Matt and Ben. When they get together, there's just this sibling rivalry. By extending it now, we're going 50 metres.
Yeah.
I can't call this one.
No.
I think this is going to be the deciding one, if I'm honest. Because I think
for sure.
if we start going a little bit longer, I think you.
Yeah, I'm out of the game at that point.
Well, yeah, more poo, more sick.
Yeah, game over.
I need it's 1-0 to Ben. I have to win this.
Yeah,
Ben
exactly.
wins this.
Yeah.
I'm out. It's done.
In 3, 2, 1, go!
That looks like a tie.
I genuinely don't know. We need to go to a photo.
Holy shit.
Pretty much looked
Neck and neck.
I feel like where Ben went wrong is he touched the top.
Yeah.
I felt like Matt touched the. Oh shit.
Oh no.
Oh, Matt, what have you done to yourself?
I really wanted to win.
Never seen a swim race like that. That was amazing.
I'm already there.
Because Ben's going above.
Oh, I don't know. That's a fuck. You know, that's one for the edit.
It went hand, head, other hand.
That's what I mean.
Hang on, look at this. Look at this freeze frame.
Oh my god. See, if Matt's
hand's
touching
the same.
there.
My underhand is
if
there.
Matt is touching
This hand was
there-
the secondary hand. So the one you're seeing out of the water, I'm already on the edge. Look at my head, mate.
Oh no, wait. I can see Matt's hand touching.
Yeah!
That's one for Ben,
One for Matt.
one for Matt.
So intense. Well, that was immense. And I think now, one thing I've quickly realised is I think an element of competition makes you two a little bit better. So what I'm proposing is we graduate from the pontoon, leave that behind now, graduate into the big boy pool. I'm looking, it's a 500 metre, I was going to say sprint.
That's 10 times the distance we just did, by the way.
So it's 500 metres from the pontoon all the way back to the other one, 500 metres, and this is the decider in many ways. So this will decide who is the superior Morsia.
Currently 1-1.
It is. But to add an element of competition, I think what would be really cool is if I chase you down. So I'll basically be giving you guys a head start and almost kind of like a shark knowing it's coming to nip at your heels. I think that will encourage you, and what we're going to probably produce is, personal bests.
Have a look where it is.
What are we expecting to happen here? Like...
This is where legends are made. People will talk about this in Cliff Lakes for years to come. It'll be almost like on the grapevine, you know, like in folklore.
Yeah.
People will be like, oh my God, did you ever see when the Morsias came down?
And only one returned to shore.
That was
Only one made it out of the lake.
In 3, 2, 1, go! I don't know how far to give them before I join the swim.
doing, mate? What are you up to?
That was immense. That was the best swimming session I've ever done. Ever. Hands down. It had everything. It had everything.
If we were to summarise the session though, in one concise headline, I think it would be like a 2-1.
I would classify that as a near-death experience, to be honest.
That was it.
You hear that shriek? What did you do when you got out? Were you like, were you okay? Were you like panicking? What happened?
Well, so I got within range of the buoy, and I was like, I don't have anything left, but I'm this close to the buoy. So I was like, my options are push into that like realm of I'll need to grab the boat as soon as I touch the buoy, basically. But I just managed to weasel it out and touch the buoy, and then was basically like drowning. Unfortunately, the boat was like right there.
We're done. Ross, it's been absolutely wonderful, mate. Appreciate it so much, dude. That was sick.
Oh gosh, it was a fucking grueling experience, but
Great effort, mate.
Oh, that was amazing. I've never had a swim lesson like that before, and I think that is a testament to Ben and Matt. What you had was just unbridled athleticism and a willingness to just put their bodies on the line, and the result was a swimming spectacle for the ages. That was unbelievable. That's probably not going to be the last time I catch up with them. I always love catching up with Ben and Matt. It's just, oh, my face hurts just from laughing so much. Obviously, Matt is a giant legend. Go check out his YouTube, subscribe. He's got some wicked plans for this year as well. And it's just really helped me. Like I said, this is sort of part of the world's longest swim series. So just having like Matt and Ben come down and just break up the miles has been really nice. So yeah, thanks for watching. If you're new, subscribe, and also as well, huge shout out to Cliff Lakes for letting us come and play in their swimming pool. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed it. It's been a lot of fun.